The crew of the motor vessel Aquarius has rescued 29,000 people in 200 operations over the last 2.5 years. The ship was fitted out by SOS Mediterranee for rescue operations which have been carried out together with the Italian Coast Guard. But according to the charity's Director of Operations, the situation in the central Mediterranean is getting more and more complicated. He says the migration issue has been around for many years and rescue ships only started operating recently, so there is no truth in the argument that they have encouraged migration.
And there is no relation between the presence of the rescue boat and the departure at sea. What we have seen over the last 2 months is that there's been many departures still, although there are very little rescue boats. And the consequence of that is not that there are more or less departures, it's that there is more or less death, because yes, definitely when there are no rescue boats available, people are dying.
Frédéric Penard says that there was never any intention for the Aquarius to come to Gibraltar. He says the ship has met all the requirements of the Gibraltar Maritime Administration, but the idea that the ship would come here because Gibraltar is the flag state makes no legal or logistical sense. And the same applies for the UK.
We've always been asking neighbouring states to find a solution, and we have always found a solution. And we never called upon Gibraltar to find such a solution. Gibraltar is, first of all, logistically not at all a good choice for disembarking people that have been rescued in the central Mediterranean. It's too far. It makes no sense. And secondly, it's not lawful. It's not the logic of the maritime law. And SOS Mediterranee is quite well known to have been defending the principle of maritime law, which is disembarkation to a port of safety as close and as efficiently as possible. What we are arguing is flag state and Britain, they have no specific responsibility as whether a SAR case, as the ultimate outcome of a SAR case. The political responsibility falls over to me, over the whole European Union, and it's only in that framework that yes, Britain probably has a role to play, which is to gather with the other European Union countries to find a solution for this problem, which is a problem to Europe. But apart from that, there's no specific problem for Britain or Gibraltar.
Mr. Penard says the news that 5 European countries have agreed to take on the migrants has come as a great relief to the people who have been aboard since last Friday. But, he says, there is still much work to do.